Right, hey everyone, welcome back to some more Soul Dungeon 2. So, I redid Dimension 1, 33 minutes, right? Yeah, I still can't believe the run we had on the reattempt to get down a decent strategy, right, for getting through the dimension. Again, a couple of warps and that could have been a contender for world record. But anyway, right, we're on Dimension 1, so we're basically redoing Dimension 2 now with a revised strategy, so I think we're good to go, right? The main thing is we have the quest. Not you can see how many, there's 2 quests for us to turn in, but we will head to Dimension 2, and this time around, we're going to take the HP relic, right? So I think instead of wasting time, extra time trying to farm in the dimension, I think we just, in all honesty, try and go as fast as possible for, well, as long as possible. So we'll take the Relic of Health instead, because what that will allow us to do is basically use nurses at the boss, right? So we can use the nurses to poison the chameleon, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that does the majority of damage, and we don't have to worry, right? So, like usual, go through the tutorial stuff, talk to you, visit the Primal Lands, although we will check that out much later, but nonetheless, we have to see the cutscene, right? We'll turn the quests, we should have 1,000 gold. Wait, am I meant to have 3 quests or 2 quests? Do floor 60, floor 80. Yeah, no, 2 quests, right? We turned in floor 40, because I think that smooths out getting Mystics. Overall, it's not a huge time save, right? Saving all the quests. Okay, so we have 1.5k, which is perfect. It means we can grab ourselves our Mystics, we can grab a Soda Junkie, and since we are basic attacking, I think the correct thing to do, right, is go into the dungeon with however many people we have, in this case 4, and go to floor 20, right? Because we think that floor 20 is when we unlock the magic clock, and perfectly, this is, a prime way to test that. We do get the magic clock on after floor 20. We know it's tied to the floor, right? Not the runs. It might be tied to the number of runs, or again, it could be tied to playtime. Either way, it's worth testing rather than doing it 10 floors at a time this time around, and we should be able to get decently far with the Soul Junkies in themselves. I wish you could just go in and quit out and get the magic clock, but oh well, right? And then we should still have enough gold to hide the Mystics and do what we need to do. So there's 10 down, and we get a key, which is nice. We could take some warps, right, if they show up. But nonetheless, we have plenty of damage, sort of. We're going to make sure the first hit always goes on the elite enemies, like the snail down here. Just so that we can make sure to clear, since no one else is doing over 10 damage. In fact, our damage is actually not that significant on the 2 extra people. But it should be fine, right? We have decent weapons. Yeah, we can't even one-cycle that. I'm hoping we can do the boss. I guess we'll find out. Should be able to deal with at least one of these guys. Yeah, perfect. Alright, we still have plenty of HP. I guess that's the main thing, is we are nice and tanky. But we miss out. How much does the attack relic give? I feel like it gives 2 attack each level, so we'd have 2 extra damage per hit. Healing Fairy will take just to skip the fight, and make sure that we definitely can do the boss. Perfect. And Snail goes first. You're doing 7, so that should be enough damage. Beautiful. And then we can attack here, and timely clear, right? Alright, so can we do this easily? Should be, right? Yeah, we can take at least 2 hits every character. And there we go. Alright, so that's floor 20. So fingers crossed this does get us the magic clock, right? Otherwise it's probably the number of times you enter the dungeon then, right? Might be the 3rd time you enter. But let's see. If we exit here, do we find ourselves our magic clock? Exits. Yes, okay, so it's definitely floor 20. That is wonderful to know, right? So now that we have the magic clock, we can hire our Mystics, and it is basically just get as far as possible from here on out. So hire all of them, regardless of equipment. Now we still have 300 gold. We do still want to unlock these, but I'm not going to grind. We might as well check the shop. Again, I just want the Stone of Sight for the ability to have the Stone of Sight, right? It does, in a sense, speed stuff up, because I know what damage can go where. Yeah, that's sort of timely, right? If we hit there, 14, 10, and you do 7. I could probably just leave it on auto at this point. No, you know what? I should have cleared that properly. We have the Mystics. I can line up all their death animations significantly better, right? Get them all to 21 and then cast so they all get cleared at the same time. And that should be quicker. I didn't have to actually hit the rat there. It's fine. We'll get our groove back. I will take a mystery portal instead of the healing, right? Because again, if we find warps, really want warps. Hit, and then a cast to clear them all. And the boss should be a piece of cake. I feel like we can normal attack the boss, maybe. Just in case, we'll We'll use one cast to clear it before we take any damage, because we want to, again, get as far as possible. Now the key is nice, means we can take an alternative path if one shows up that's not a mine shaft. It should be hit everyone, and then cast. We'll take the Giving Fairy, right? Then we don't have to worry about burn, we don't have to worry about mana, and we should be able to get to like floor 60 easily here now. Hits, 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 and then cast. Yeah, having the Stone of Sight is a big, big benefit. We can do the mini-boss just by normal attacks, get everyone to 21, and I think the vegetables will just be a double cast. Hits, hits, cast. 1, 2, 3. God, I'd love to set up the arena. Although I wish you could do something about HP thresholds. The arena would be basically just setting up to always cast. That's fine. No, we're 1 damage short. Ugh, I screwed up. Don't wipe anyone. That's fine. The poison would have been worse, I think, because the poison would have done a ton of damage to 3 enemies, or 3 patrons, I should say, and then still done a sizable amount of damage over the course of the rest of the run. So if I hit, 22 is not good enough, 28 is not good enough, no. So vegetables, I do have to just double cast. But we can still do it nice and quickly. We won't take a mine shaft. Please be a heal. Nope. And burn on the 2 with the lowest HP. So I will take the time to heal them up, just so we don't die. And then 1 more heal on you. I should be able to normal attack you. Nope. It's fine. Bonus treasure. Again, we have 2 keys, so we'll leave 1 for a warp. Just see what we get. It's junk, so heal you. Actually, I should have healed the 1 with 9 HP. Another heal. I might as well just spend time topping off everyone, right? It's not that much of a time loss, and it saves us against ambushes. I guess it's just heal and then double cast. Now the boss, 56 HP. I think we can do 56 HP, right? I don't know if you can hit 9. We'll just cast once. Just to be safe. There we go, floor 50 down. And we do have a decent amount of essence to actually level up the HP relic, which is going to be a nice start. I probably should have healed. It's fine. Now we can heal. Then we'll cast. And hopefully we get mana regen soon enough. Oh god, I also need to write down what levels unlock what, right? Because there is some rationale in trying to rush to X level, just to make sure that we get certain unlocks. Because the MP regen is definitely a big one, right? Because if we find Skull Blades, which is what we really want, then the MP regen allows us to actually use the Skull Blades on a lot more things. But this should be 60 floors down, and we're actually doing it relatively quickly too, which is nice. We are a little bit low on MP though, so I probably have to quit out after this boss anyway. You know what, I might be fine doing another 10 floors. Cast, 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 and 21 is perfect. 1 cycle the pig. Good, it doesn't go into healing, we don't have to waste extra mana. So we should be able to hit and then double cast on these guys, right? So 42 is what we're looking at. So then defend, double cast, and we'll go to 70 before we quit out, right? Hit, hit, defend, cast. Although they're going to run out of mana soon enough too. Hits, hits, hits. I'm going to defend with them, I think. Reserve a little bit of MP for the boss. We just have enough damage, it looked like, for the one that was down there that had 21 exactly left. Alright, good to know. You do 7 damage. Not at risk of dying. We'll double cast. I'd like to find a warp. Although, again, I'm loving the amount of essence we're finding. Definitely helpful. Can we do the last 3 floors? I think so. Right, cast. You've got 1 more cast. Yeah. We just won't have many casts for the actual boss. That's fine. 1, 2. Again, this boss's HP is poorly statted for whatever reason. Yeah, we're fine. Hit, and then a cast. Cool. And we almost have enough to unlock the thieves. I still want the thieves just for the chests, right? Because it ups our chance of getting Skull Blades. I think I actually try and go a little bit further just for the gold, right? Because again, if we can get 3k, we can unlock the thieves. But we probably can't get 3k, and this is probably a waste of time. You know what, this is a waste of time, because unless I do the boss, again, none of this saves with how the magic clock works. It only saves after each boss and after you clear 1 floor, and I probably can't. Although, we do have some mana left. I could probably just worry about the 3 and 4 enemy rooms. Ooh, we didn't do enough damage. That's a shame. We'll see if anyone dies. Alright, someone died, so that's no good. But yeah, so for the record, right, we're at 3.2k, maybe a little bit more. And if we quit out here, so while we do preserve the magic clock, unfortunately our gold goes down. So that's not fantastic, but it's manageable. Yeah, so even if we hire mystics, we won't have enough gold to unlock the thieves, unfortunately. Would have been nice, but we are definitely short. It's fine. We just go with the mystics. Again, we can check the shop, make sure it hasn't updated. Beautiful. And yeah, go back to it. So we want to get to floor 90 now, which should still be doable, right? Hits, and double cast. And 'tis the life for a while now, right? Hit, double cast. I wish the auto script was set to the 2 enemies, because what we could do is go hit, and then turn auto on, right? That's probably the quick way to do it. Turn auto off, manual hits. It's definitely quicker when you let the computer brain do it for you, right? Rose chest is just some gold, which is nice. We'll be able to get some use out of the thieves, right? At least I think it was 120 before our damage drops off. We should have taken a mystery path there. That was my mistake. Mystery paths again before floor 100. Always worth it. I also forgot to upgrade the HP relic, though that's not that big of a deal because we should run out of MP before we run out of HP. I do need to heal you up now, though. Alright, this should get us to our 3k. Nope, never mind. Talk to you, see you at 200. Usual gist. Right? Hits. Definitely heal. Can I just... No, I can't do enough damage just by hitting. Alright, snail, and then triple cast. 1, 2, 3. So the ideal number now is 63. As long as their HP is around 63, right? We can get by with just casting. We are going to run out of MP soon enough. 62, so cast. And I think I'm just going to defend, and cast with you, right? Keep the mana somewhat even. Now this is a nuisance, but we got it without actually having to cast, which is nice. Poison, again, won't do enough damage for us to worry. Defend, and then double cast. Maybe we can go to 100. 100 would be nice. We can probably go to 100 now. We should skip past the boss, yeah. So hits, and then we still have plenty of casts. So I need to start hitting with the 2 low on MP. Right, so hit with you, cast. Because defending as well does, you know, sort of act as a decrease in speed. 65. Yeah, it should be 2 casts, then hits. Because now this person's low on MP too. Right? I should probably cast it. I have to double cast here. As long as we have 1 cast for the Janna, we should be fine, right? So cast with you, and then 21 is the goal, so everyone needs a hit, and then cast with the last person. Beautiful. It's on you. Screw up again. It's fine. Alright. So you're at 5, you only have 1 cast left. I did again. It's fine. It's salvageable. Hits, cast. Alright, cast with the main person, the person who has by far the most mana. And then hits, and screw it. We'll cast. The Janna doesn't have a lot of HP anyway. Right, only 50. We can actually default attack. We did lose a Mystic, so he will quit out. Done. And no Skull Blade, unfortunately. Again, I'm pretty sure we have to do the first floor. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe it's just do the boss. But we can quit out. And we're halfway done in fairly decent time too. So overall, this should mean we do Dimension 2 a lot quicker, which is good. And I also need to remember to actually unlock the relic, right? To get a few levels on that. Hurry our mystics first before I actually unlock the thief. Right? To see how much gold we run out of. How much is it costing us? 270, so we should be fine. I should still be able to unlock the thief, and as long as we get them in the first roll, which we didn't, because life hates me. Fine, we can sell stuff. We should have stuff to sell. Something. Don't know what exactly. I guess the wood will do. We also need enough to warp. You know what? I'm just going to liquidate. No, because I want the bones, because I want to build the arena, and I also want the food. So, you know what? Sell everything that's not food related. It was 75 to hire, and then we need 100 gold to teleport. So keep the bones, keep the food, sell the leather, Sell the feather. Pound is actually kind of nice to keep. And unfortunately, we don't have enough gold. We do have some weapons accessories to sell, though. They're equipped. They're both equipped. Apparently, we just haven't got anything. God, that sucks. I can't actually grab the thief. Unless I just sell more stuff. Alright, well, I've watched this. I shouldn't have gone for the thief unlock. I should have just hired another mystic. There's enough gold. Annoyingly. Right? This is just a slight increase in chance of getting a Skullblade. Hits. Perfect. We still have enough damage for a single enemy. So again, get them down to... God, this is actually really bad. 46 is not 2 casts. I think I just cast from the get-go. Yeah, so we don't take too much damage. Although we do have the HP now, as somewhat of a sponge. But I think it's just 4 casts. Which is fine, because that means on the 3 enemy rooms, I can just turn auto on, sit back, relax. Well, it does the work for me. Boss, mini-boss. Mini-boss should be fine to just hit. Alright, we take a little bit of damage, but we can always heal up. 2 enemies is still just a tricky cast. We actually, do we get the iron? Is it 4 casts or... It's 4 casts, not 5 casts. So we don't get the iron just yet. And I screwed up once again. Didn't even finish off 1 rat. I'm glad we have the health relic to make up for my mistakes. Which actually, it might be worth just default hitting. Might be a little bit quicker, just to sponge the damage. We'll think about it. I definitely have to sponge the damage on the bosses. Yeah. At least it has essence. That should be another health relic. Only doing 13, and we can AI heal, which is good enough. Yeah, perfect. So, unlike last time where we had the attack relic to make up for boss damage, we kind of really need Skullblade drops. You know what? Let's just see how auto plays out. We can see if we want to stick with it. If the healing stone was in 1, I think we'd have a better time. Also, again, don't take healing fairies. Or don't take hidden paths after floor 100. Because if that was sleep, that would have screwed us. We should be able to do 20 floors here. Ooh, how much damage are you going to do? 14. Nope, we still have the heals. And 16 with its ability, so that's fine. I'm going to take the bonus treasure. Could be a Skullblade. It's not. Oh well. I should probably cast on the 2 enemy rooms. Yeah, it's probably better than just being a sponge. Just to cast on every room. Right, but a little bit more essence is always appreciated. And then boss time. I think overall we're doing more damage casting on the boss too. I think only you do more than 21, because you have the power glove on. Which actually, their cast damage might be pretty high too, because of the power glove. But also maybe try and steal. Although we are out of mana, I just realized, so this is definitely the last floor for us. Which is fine, right? 20 floors at a time, it's doable. Deadly Glare is fine, back attack, and done. Faster drops essence, right? Which is always appreciated. That should be definitely another relic level. If only we could keep your essence. Oh well. Done. Quit out. Reload the game. And 80 floors to go, though they should really slow down. Bosses are actually going to be difficulty without the attack relic. I could start taking nurses to try and poison the bosses. That might be a bit better than running the thief. Also, getting horrible taverns is really bad too. Alright, that should be fine. After the next 40 floors, then it becomes an issue where we have to start taking a full comp of mystics. But they should, at some point soon, have MP regen. Alright, but I'm just going to cast on every room. It should be 5 casts now to clear, right? Yeah, 5 casts to clear, which is fine. If we had a little bit more damage, we'd be happier. We'll take the bonus treasure, again, since we're not going too many floors deep. It's a chance at a Skullblade, which is what we want most. Do we finish off the rat, though? We do. So that's slightly slower in terms of animations. And then mini-boss is also default attacking. I should probably cast on the mini-boss too. Take a path. Again, dumb to do without a key. Confusion is really bad. We actually have to slow play this. We won't have enough damage. burn as well, and then just a bone attack, which is fine. We can work with that. But we really need to get rid of the confusion. Luckily heals, or, you know, any of the support items, you don't suffer confusion with. But please be gone, it's not gone. So this is going to miss, which sucks. In fact, the only person it hit was the fly, which the fly themselves needed less hits than everyone else. Beautiful. We take a little bit more damage. Defend, so I can heal, and then attack, and then just cast. Alright, I think we have enough MP to go to floor 140. Maybe. Hits, and then everyone else cast. Although, maybe if I don't cast on the boss, we'd have enough MP. 14 is... No, I probably don't have enough MP. I probably have to quit out after these 10 floors. So yeah, taking the attack relic actually makes a big difference. Maybe the nurse strategy is not the best strategy. Because here's the thing, if I stop to farm at this point, it doesn't do anything for us. Because we're just increasing the HP relic, which doesn't really help because we don't scale that highly compared to how much damage everything's doing. So overall, maybe the attack relic is the significantly better choice. Because it makes clearing to the Dark Lord a lot easier. And then maybe craft the Infected Edge. I think you can try and farm up the pieces for that. But 10 more floors, and horrible, horrible Mystic Luck that's just eating all our gold. I should probably upgrade the Tavern more. Yeah, because this can't happen. I can't just let it be a gold sink. So definitely upgrade the Tavern a little bit. I should have upgraded the Tavern as I was leaving the previous dimension too. At least we have enough gold to sort of warp, and we should make back our gold. So single target still hits. Then every other room should be cast. I'm going to cast the mini bosses as well. 21, 21, 21. Well, actually, no, there you go. So even though we have a power glove, we don't actually get extra damage on Torment. Because, unfortunately, again, there's like some weird number you have to hit first in terms of increasing attack before it translates to damage as Torment. So even with the 10 from the power glove, we still needed X amount of relic levels for it to start amping the damage, which is a bit unfortunate. That would have really helped out here. Yeah, just cast. Right, we do, what, 100 damage a round? So there's still 2 rounds to clear. And maybe I should be stealing. Fortunately, again, no Skull Blades. I guess that might also still be the objective, just farm for a Skull Blade. And then depending on how long it takes you to get said Skull Blade is how long it takes you to clear Dimension 2. Because we're definitely going to run into trouble. Even with the levels that we stick into the HP relic. Clear, clear, clear. 3 enemies. I can turn auto on. No I can't. You just screwed me, you dumb AI. Luckily no one died. But they're going to do it again, so I need to manually do it. Because you're going to try and heal. And that's not good. Right, we'd rather clear everyone. Okay, well, cast. 3 rounds to clear, which means we are probably going to lose people. That was wrong. Yeah, so there goes the first person. I think a back attack does more damage. Ooh, can we actually do this guy before he wipes us? It's actually going to be close, and I don't like that. Not one bit. You can only finish off 3 at most. He didn't. So we only just got that done, so... Yeah, I'm going to say the HP relic is not the correct choice. Right? Even though it will help out. I guess now we try it because there's no way to finish the vegetable, right? Does this save, or do you have to do the first floor? Was I completely wrong? Well, not completely wrong, but kind of wrong. But yeah, noticeable difference. Last time we did Dimension 2, having an HP relic, and how we're doing it now. We're struggling through. It did save 140, which is perfect. No longer can we take thieves, I believe. I might be wrong, but just in case, we'll just take all our normal patrons. Beautiful. Definitely amp the HP relic a little bit more. I mean, it's good, just not great. Yeah, no, it's definitely 6 cards to clear now, right? Nope, it's still 5. Ah, we could have taken the thief. Too late now. Oh well. Alright, 60 floors to go. I feel like we're sort of at a repetitive point, right? So we might as well skip ahead for you guys. Well, of course, there we go, right? We found a skull blade, so that does make a world of difference, because now bosses will drop, right? So I don't even know if we need the nurses. I'm pretty sure as long as we land the burn on the Dark Lord, it is still significantly better just to use mystics. We'll see. We'll see how this pans out. We haven't got regen because we never farmed. I'm gonna assume that the best strategy is still just Skullblade and take the attack relic. But let's see how much quicker we can do this. I think we can do single target. I think the damage on the Skullblade should be enough. Nope, it's not. Even with a back attack, that's fine. But it should give us a slight increase, maybe to the cast damage, which would be helpful. But I don't know if we have enough to the last section. We might just. No, it's still doing 21. So same thing. Without the attack relic, don't be sleep. Good. It's still, you just don't have enough damage, I guess. So yeah, so I think the one revision is probably take the attack relic, and then just however long it takes to get Skullblade, But we'll skip towards the 10th boss, right? The 170? Yeah, 170, but I'm still gonna Skull Bash here, right? Yeah, 75 damage plus the burn damage is just so juicy. Oh, never mind. We'll go to 180, I guess. Warp, nope, we'll go straight to the boss. But I'm still gonna cast, but we should be able to do the extra floors. We might have regen now. Do we have regen now? We probably don't have regen now, but we will lose cast with the Skullblade. Unfortunately, we do have regen, which is fantastic. If we could clear the rooms without having to use the Mystic that has the Skullblade, we'd be a lot happier. But no burn, and we can't do enough damage unless we Skull Bash. Never mind, we couldn't do enough damage regardless. So yeah, I think the attack relic is significantly more needed, right? Goes attack relic, and then the Skullblade. So I am tempted to get back to this point, right? But with the right setup. Again, we're routing, so I'm not going to force you to rewatch me do it over and over, not at least too many times. But that's not too bad, right? 57 minutes, floor 170. I don't think, though, that we could still do the chameleon, right? We'd still have to take nurses, and the only way we could, fit, say, one nurse into the comp is if we had enough levels on the attack relic so that we could still use the mystics to clear up to the boss. And then the idea would be just to try and land poison through the nurse and burn through the Skull Bash on the Skullblade, right, to actually deal with the chameleon. Yeah, I think this is probably our bottleneck, but it's still a doable bottleneck, right? But I do want to swap to the attack relic, I think. Yeah, so this is the problem, right? Now we don't have enough damage on Torments to actually clear up to the Dark Lord. So the attack relic, in terms of speed, I think is definitely more necessary, right? Because if I have to throw a nurse into this, I have to heal, I have to, take time, right? And that's obviously not what we're going for. So I do think that is a big X for this idea for Dimension 2. And we go back to the attack relic, unfortunately, and we go back to just trying to farm for a Skullblade, which means it's kind of RNG, because in all honesty, getting Skullblade could take, 30 minutes, it could take an hour, right? Hopefully less. But at the same time, you are farming gold, so in that sense, you can work towards some of the other objectives of the run. So it's not half bad. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you rewatch me do Dimension 1 and 2 again. We'll get back to here, right? Wow, no. We'll get back to farming for Dimension 2. We'll see where the next episode starts. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.